So we're here at our Tuesday talk, and today we're looking at you time. A lot of times when we talk about you time, you think it's you watching a TV show or being distracted. You time, literally, I'm talking about your meditation time, your prayer time, your quiet time, whatever that is, but you've got to schedule it. And I started thinking about this because I was like, oh, I need to do meditation, or oh, I need to do prayer, or oh, I just need to listen to Christian music, or oh, I need to listen to jazz, or there's so many things that I could do differently each and every day. But the one thing I didn't think of is what best works for me as an individual. And I think that's the problem. We have so much information coming to us daily about different things for us to do that we never thought, what do we do during our quiet time? What do we do during our you time as it is right now? And then that's where you're gonna be best in thinking and in processing what your next move is going to be. And that's what I want you to focus on going further. So in my you time, what I realized for me, honestly, is just thinking, meditating with music, and having notes to write down, but specific notes. So specific topics. Where do I want to progress? Where do I see myself within a year? Where do I see myself within 5 years? And where do I see myself with a family? All those things I think about and I push myself towards during my time daily in the morning. And that's the other part of it. People say to start your day, because the way you start your day is the way you're going to finish it. But if that doesn't work best for you, then guess what? You might find a time during lunchtime to where it's best suited for you. You may find a time during 4:30 or in the afternoon or at dusk that's best for you to do this, to where you have a family and your you time is just good enough for 10 to 15 minutes that you can get. But guess what? If you're doing this daily, then you're still better than not doing it at all. And that's what I would challenge you all to think of now, is when is the best time for you? What is the best thing to do? And what is going to keep you most consistent? If those three things you can get answered and then complete, then guess what? You're creating your own you time. And we do this constantly, right? We create time for our family. We create time for our friends. We create time for work. We create time for social media. But for some reason, we don't create any time for ourselves as the individual. If you're a father, if you're a mother, you still need time for you, because the better you're suited and the better you're equipped, the better you'll be able to handle and take care of your daily tasks for your family, for work, for your friends. That's what that is. Selfishly, you having time for yourself unselfishly allows you to prepare for times with others. And that's what I'm making sure you have consistently every day. It's time for you. Because you're going to get a workout. I realized growing up, I made time to work out. I made time to do everything I wanted to do, play basketball, go out with friends, go out at night. But what I wasn't doing consistently was making that time for the mental me, the mental side of me. And the best time that I was doing this was when I was in college, because that's when you're still thinking, you're discovering yourself and figuring things out. But what I realize is the millionaire and the billionaire is constantly reinventing themselves and figuring themselves out. They're constantly treating every day as a day of learning. That's why they wake up early to read, because every day is a day to learn and every day is a day to prepare for the future. And depending on how well you prepare yourself for the future and equip yourself with the future is how well your family is. But your family can only get better is if you understand yourself. And that's what it comes back to. And the only way you can understand yourself is by spending that quality time with yourself, the mental side of you. Taking that time to say, what is it that I really want to accomplish? What endeavors am I looking towards for the future? What can I do for the present me right now? What can I do for the past me that is already gone, but can still help my future self later? These things are questions that you need to ask yourself constantly. And the only way you do that is by scheduling a time for yourself. So remember, it's not about just meditating. It's not about being deep in prayer. It's about really understanding yourself and what works best for you. So this week, work on scheduling your own time. Put it down in your planner. Put it down in your agenda, in your Palm Pilot. If you're in the throwback times, put it down on your phone. Whatever you need to do, schedule one thing, and that's time for you. Remember, you can always catch me on True Visionary XIV on Instagram, Snapchat, and also like and share and write comments on this YouTube channel, Flip Culture TV. Thank you for tuning into this Tuesday Talk.